No one should experience sexual assault. Let's start right there. No one should experience sexual assault and then have to spend years and years advocating to be believed, to be heard. We must fix the system that we have. I want to thank the 15 plaintiffs and your lawyers and those who supported you. Thank you for persisting. Thank you for speaking loudly and bravely. We heard you. It took a while, but we heard you. Thank you for focusing on systemic change and focusing to ensure that others do not have to experience the trauma that you have already been through. I asked the lawyers to read the full settlement when they were presenting because I think it's important to understand so much of what you were asking for was so that no other woman or man has to go through the same experience. We as a council are charting a path forward today. We've been doing this for a while with you right there pushing us along. As we as a council, as we as a city take the step today to settle these cases, we need to be mindful that you and the city and the world, frankly, are watching. You are very brave, and it is our responsibility to not just settle the case, but to affirm our commitment to improve our sexual assault response system. And the direction that I have provided provides further affirmation above and beyond the settlement because we still have work to do, and we all know from the experience of this. I've been involved for over 3 years. It takes time, it takes persistence, not just on your end, but on our end. And so what this direction does, it has a first part that simply states again that the City Council further affirms its commitment to improve Austin's sexual assault response system by providing the following direction to the city manager. It then goes on in part 1 to provide direction related to implementing the comprehensive sexual assault evaluation recommendations. That is the evaluation that I worked with several of the advocates on back in January 2019 was passed unanimously by this council. It asked the city manager to come back with a report on the preliminary recommendations from that report and their status. And then in recognition that the final report will be coming out in May, directs the city manager to prioritize the implementation of the policy and the budgetary recommendations of that report and sets deadlines for when they have to come back to us about implementing the recommendations and the plan. Secondly, it calls for improved training related to sex crimes. We are prioritizing the support that is needed to develop and maintain training programs that have important characteristics. Our sex crimes unit has not had the support that they have needed to do their job at the level that we expect. And so this lays out various types of training, the kind of training that we want, and suggests some mechanisms that the city manager can pursue to do those, and then directs the city manager to provide us with a sex crimes unit training plan that addresses the goals above. And all of those goals are designed around to improve our sex crimes unit's ability to respond effectively and soundly in a way that helps to bring justice and healing. So thank you for being brave. Thank you for forcing change. I know that you will continue, and I invite you to continue to keep us accountable, to keep us pushing in the right direction. It is my fervent hope and wish that Austin will be considered a leader in sexual assault response, and that we will, as we've gone through this torturous process, that we will come out as the model for the rest of the country. And thank you for showing us the need and for identifying the past. Thank you.